Hey guys!
Hey.
It's Maggie.
And Ella.
Welcome back to Beyond the Barricade.
We're here again.
Guys, we haven't put out an episode. I just moved.
In so long.
Okay, guys, full disclosure about multiple different things today. One, if you guys have listened to any of our other stuff, I don't know if you noticed it. We noticed it. There's this weird, like, boom, boom, boom in the background of our videos. Our episodes. And it's because these chords, like, here, ready?
Don't.
You probably hear that a lot. These chords are super sensitive, and we've been doing research.
We're figuring it
We're
out.
trying to figure it out, and nothing that is like when it's like, oh, do this to fix it, it doesn't fix it. So we don't know what's happening.
But we're trying.
And we're also like, we don't have money, so we can't be like, oh, we'll just get different mics. No, we have to make these work. So that's what we're trying to do, and that's why it might. Yeah. So we have real mics. We have our equipment. Like, we're learning.
Yeah, we're just learning how to use it because also like it's
Yeah.
a whole mixer and like
We don't know how to do that.
yada yada yada. You know.
So we're learning. So sorry if it's a little weird, but also, like, I think it's fine.
I think so.
So, yeah.
And if you didn't notice, we're not in the frat house anymore.
Frat we've upgraded.
I don't know.
Is it an upgrade?
Is it an upgrade?
Yeah.
But there's this beautiful wall behind us
Yeah,
that we
so
decorated all by ourselves.
lighting's really bad. If you're watching on YouTube and you can see everything, the lighting is not good because we don't have anything yet. So
I'm looking at a lamp with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different
it's
colors.
like from like the 2000s. Yeah, we have not got our studio light yet. We haven't gotten
Like we said, no money, guys.
Yeah, we are on a budget, so we're trying to be
There's
smart.
actually no budget right
There's
now.
no budget. So the budget is zero, and so we're trying to be really smart with what we get and like da-da-da-da and how we use things and whatever. So yeah, but
This is the situation. And I'm happy with it.
It's cute, and we're gonna get a better light, so it looks better, guys.
And we're gonna get a
Don't
better
worry.
light, and we're gonna get more posters, and
Yeah.
we're gonna go to more shows and get more pictures. So
Yeah, we just wanted to get content out for you guys
Yeah.
because we haven't posted an episode in so long.
like literally a month.
Which is what we're gonna be
But-
talking. Why we haven't been posting in a while. Well, we've been posting on TikTok, but why we haven't posted an episode in a couple
Yeah, it's been
weeks.
a second since
Yeah,
we like
we've
sat
been
down and have a conversation.
Pretty busy.
Why is that, Maggie?
Well, there's this band. I literally can't do this. So there's this like band called the Runarounds. You might
Hate them.
I hate them so much. You might have seen us talk about them occasionally on our
little.
TikTok.
Just a
Our
little.
whole TikTok right now is Runarounds.
I feel like a fan
Runarounds.
page.
I
It's
know,
a
we're literally a
problem.
Runarounds fan page. Yeah, so the reason we haven't been posting an episode, or haven't posted an episode in like 3 weeks,
It's because we were in Chicago.
we were in Chicago, and,
and then we went to Boston.
the Boston show, and it's just been busy.
Go.
Go. So we haven't had time to do anything. And also we've just had our regular lives outside
And
of
setting this up,
going to shows.
figuring
So
out where to film, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
it's been crazy.
Yeah.
But we're back, and we're better than ever.
But we're back, and that's what's important.
Beyond the Barricade always comes back.
But we put out really good vlogs.
Yeah, did you guys see our vlog on YouTube? It's really cute. She did so good.
Thanks. I've been carrying, guys.
I cried at the end when
Did
Arrhythmia
you?
played. I was like, I
Yeah.
hope you stay.
I got a notification. It was like, this song is copyrighted and isn't available in all countries. So if you don't hear it, sorry about
Sorry,
that.
guys. I think you can hear it in the U.S., but if you're anywhere else, then you're not going to hear it. Today, we are talking about the Runarounds.
The roundabouts. Yay!
Yeah, we got to go to 2 of their shows within the past couple weeks.
Mhm.
It has been genuinely
The craziest time of my life.
life-changing. Like, it's been
Like,
so
okay,
good.
guys, flashback to Axe and the Hatchet Men. We did a whole episode on that because it genuinely, like, changed the state of my
mindset
livelihood.
on, like, how I look out into the world.
Yeah, and that's not even we're not even being
I'm-
dramatic, though.
No.
Like-
if you're watching on YouTube, you can tell we really like Axe and the Hatchet Men.
Yeah, like, that's probably my favorite band to ever exist. And
Zoom in. Look at that photo.
they're so happy. But after we put out the episode, we were like, this is genuinely the most life-changing thing that have ever happened to us. And
Yeah.
that's genuinely what this episode is going to be, too.
Yeah. So,
And we're not being dramatic.
no, genuinely not. It's just we love these 2 bands. Just like are so special to us. And,
Commemorative
like
of our
their
growing
song,
up.
like wow, just like they're so special to us. So we love them.
We love them. Yeah, so let's start in Chicago, I guess.
So yeah, we originally didn't have tickets to Chicago. We bought Boston tickets because we're going to Boston.
Yeah.
But then it was like, when did we buy those? November?
We were looking at going to North Carolina in
Yes.
like Raleigh or something.
Yeah.
And
we knew we wanted to go to a second show.
Yeah, but North Carolina is like not a. We can't have a hotel. We can't get a rental car. Like, there's lots of situations to run into where it's like, oh, we literally can't have any freedom.
Yeah.
So Maggie's sister moved to Chicago, and I don't know why she didn't tell me that sooner.
Yeah, I literally like waited to tell her. I was like, wait, my sister's literally moving to Chicago, and then I was like, oh, and she literally she lives 10, like, what was it?
Like 15 minutes away from the venue.
15-minute Uber drive, and we were like, oh,
bruh, of course. But we were trying for North Carolina because it was supposed to be closing night. Of course, like now they added a bunch of dates.
Yeah,
but
North Carolina is
closing night.
So.
But we thought, oh well, Chicago is much more doable than North Carolina. Plus, it's like a walkable city, and we would have a free place to stay. Like it was like no duh. Like obviously, it was pretty lit. We stayed in like North River or something.
I don't know. It was like she lives in Uptown. I don't know what that means.
We don't know anything about Chicago, but we were there for 3 days.
Yeah, where was the venue?
That was in Uptown. It was the Riviera.
What was the town? It was called like
I don't know
something. Yeah.
River something. River.
I don't know. It was something like that, and it was like around there. So if you know where the Riviera is in Chicago, we were like very close to that. Nice area.
Yeah, Loki never felt unsafe.
Grew up, apparently. He said he grew. He said he lived like 2 blocks from the venue, which is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Because there's so many venues in that area.
Yeah,
Imagine getting to grow up right in the middle of everything.
No. I'm jealous.
Jealous.
But
he is Axel Ellis. Sorry, if you can't see the photo, I just realized we have a photo of Axel Ellis on our wall, and I realized that I said he without explaining who he is.
That's
him.
Yep.
Anyway.
But actually, it all started one morning. One morning at 3 a.m, and my mom drove us to the airport, and Maggie didn't have a real ID, and you need a real ID to fly.
So annoying.
And at the time I was 17, so I didn't need like identification, which is crazy because like in like 6 days I'd be 18.
Yeah, it's
like,
so crazy.
But yeah, I got through, and she was stuck.
And he was like, wait, you can't go. And it's like 3 a.m, so I'm like, what?
What do you mean?
And I'm like, what do you mean I can't go? And he was like, you need a real ID. And I was like, oh, darn, I thought that, for some reason, I thought that it was this May that they were enforcing it when it was last May.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that got mixed up that bad, like a year. But I was like, oh, okay. And then he was like, do you have a passport? I was like, nope, because I've never flown out of the country. I don't go anywhere. And he was like, okay, well, you can do this thing for like $45, basically, where I had to like pay $45 to literally just give them my basic information of who I am as a person. And then he was like, you have to fill out all these forms. And I literally just said like, this is my name, this is where I live, and da. And then like, that was literally it. It was just, it took 5 seconds, but it was $45. And I was like,
yeah,
and it's like
crazy.
You get it for 10 days, so you can use the real ID for 10 days.
Yeah, so she was able to come home.
So I got to come home, and I got to go, and it was fine. But I was like, what is this man saying?
But it was like 3 a.m, and I'm delirious, and he's like, you can't
I just
get
on the plane and go to sleep.
And I was like 2 seconds away from punching him.
I could tell he felt really bad, though. Like, I think there was a part of him where he was like, I should let them get through, because he was like, you can do that. Like, you know, like, he knew we were just...
I couldn't give any cares. I was so done.
She was so done. She was like, can she just... And he was like, no, you have to do it. So, yeah, that was annoying. But anyway, got it done. Did it. It was fine. We got through. And then the flight was really nice.
Yeah, really easy. One of the easiest flights I've ever done.
Both times, so I have a fear, like, I don't really fly that much, but whenever I fly, I'm scared I'm going to have to sit next to a man, and it was nice because both times we were next to a woman.
Yeah, I was the one sitting next to someone.
Yeah, she took the middle. I offered to take the middle, and you said
no. She's, like, claustrophobic.
Yeah, I'm claustrophobic, and I also am
scared of flying.
And I'm scared of flying, and I'm
so
tall,
I was not going to make her sit in the middle. Like.
So my knees, like, get really, like, I give really bad knees, and
She's
grandma,
18.
I'm 18. Well, it's because I used to play sports, and so, like, whenever, like, my knees just got really bad from playing soccer, and so now whenever I'm like in a plane for a while or in a car for a while, my knees hurt so bad, and I needed to be able to like stretch my leg out.
Yeah, so anyway, she goes aisle, guys.
Sorry, I had to like justify why I was like a terrible human.
But flight was chill. You're not a terrible... Wait, that was crazy. Flight was chill.
It was beautiful flying into... I was like half awake, but I was like, look at the city!
Not gonna lie, the whole flight there I was asleep, but...
Yeah, I was like not feeling good, but I really needed like caffeine. But I remember like looking out the window, and it was like the sunrise.
I didn't
even
look out the window.
Seeing the city, and I was like, wow.
I don't remember any of that.
Okay, I just had the moment. I was like, wow, this is beautiful.
That was just
I love Chicago. I didn't even be there yet.
I didn't even be there.
Anyway.
But we landed and everything was jolly. Wait, guys, I actually forgot about this. it was like our first time using like Uber or anything. It was like the closest Uber is like gonna be 8:15.
Oh my gosh, this is so funny.
It was like probably 7, and we were like, oh, we can wait an hour. Like that's not like okay.
Yeah, they were like it's 7. It was 7 a.m. and they were like it can't get there till 8.
Which is crazy because I'm at an airport in the morning and like there should be something. And us being like, this is our first time like getting an Uber.
Yeah.
And
we didn't know that like they lied.
And genuinely she booked it and it was like 2 minutes away, and we're like in the terminal still.
It was on the other side of the airport,
so we're genuinely running.
We sprinted to find him.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was really funny. And
like
then
I couldn't breathe. I was like,
I know, I was like, and it's like literally like 6 a.m. We're like, get us. Like I was like actually crashing out.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then we found him, but then we couldn't find him for a while when we were outside, and it was confusing.
Guys, it was only like a 10 mile, maybe 11
crazy
mile drive to her sister's place. It was an hour.
Yeah, it was like, I mapped it the day before, and it was like, oh, it'll take 20 minutes. And then it literally took, like, an hour to get there. And I was like...
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, Boston's like that, but not like that bad. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with Chicago roads. Like, I wonder why it's...
I don't know.
Like, why? I'm just curious.
Tell us, I guess.
I don't know. Anyone live in Chicago and know why, like, it was bad. Like, because every time we would get in an Uber, like, it would be like, okay, it's going to take 10 minutes. And then it would be like...
And then you'd go to the airport and it'd be like 3 hours.
Yeah, I was like, oh, perfect.
And it's like literally supposed to be down the street.
Perfect.
But anyways, we got to Jenny's place. Lo and behold, we were alive. So
we made it.
I was delirious.
I was like, what is life? I was like, Runarounds, matcha, I need,
I know, it was crazy.
I was like, I don't even know who I am. It was crazy.
And given like we went to bed probably at like 12/1.
Yeah.
And we got up at like 3.
Yeah, I didn't sleep. And like every time I go into like a new city, or anytime I go into a show, anytime I have a show later that day and I know that the band is in the city, I have
you're on high alert.
So much anxiety that I'm gonna just see them walking around.
And you're not ready for that.
Yeah, and then I look like a rat because I just got off a plane, and I'm like, no, they're gonna see me and I'm gonna look chopped and da-da-da-da-da. And I was just like, I had so much anxiety like walking into like a cafe being like, Axel Ellis is gonna be in there ordering a matcha. Actually, he would never get that matcha. Let's talk about
Guys, let's talk about the matcha.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that first place didn't have that bad matcha.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it was bad. It literally was just oat milk. Yeah, I got a matcha and I was like, matcha. And I was like, okay, so Axel Ellis, he's obsessed with matcha. There has to be some good matcha in Chicago, right? Like, his love of matcha had to be born from something. And then I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to get good matcha the second I step into the city. No.
I only got good matcha once, and it was on the last day.
And I was like, that's perfect. I ordered a matcha everywhere I went, being like, matcha. I'm going to get a good matcha.
No, not at all.
It was really unfortunate.
And I got a, it's advertised as, like, a raspberry lemonade. And so I'm thinking in my brain, I'm getting a lemonade with raspberry
lemonade?
Yes.
Why would you think that?
They literally bring it out, and it's, like... green, like completely green, and it's frozen. And they also sold like frozen like mojitos or something, and I was like, oh my gosh, they gave me an alcoholic beverage. It's 6 a.m. Like, what's going on?
They did an ID me. It's at a small coffee shop.
And I was like, this is it.
Bougie, low key.
Guys, the guy who took my order, I asked for an Asiago bagel, except I forgot how to say it, and I went Asigo, and he just goes, so you want a bagel?
I was like, I loved him. What was that? Please call him.
Oud.
Okay, if you are like person who likes that oud, and you were like, probably I would say like a 20-year-old man with blonde hair, I think you're the funniest person. Wait, in a nice way, not in a bad way. I'm not like laughing at you.
He just was Timothy Chalamet.
Yes, like I loved your energy, and he's talking like he's gonna see this video. Your energy was amazing. I think
she was obsessed with his outfit.
I loved his outfit. I loved his energy. I thought he was so funny. I just loved how he was just living life.
But anyways, I literally couldn't order with him.
Yeah,
like, it was horrible.
It was like for some reason like we just forgot.
Brains were not computing
and I was like,
that day.
Can I a matcha?
Can I small I was like, lemonade?
Small lemonade. I would
bad.
like matcha. I sounded
bad.
So stupid, and then I was like, yeah, it was bad.
I don't want to think about it.
And we had like a 10-minute thing of like, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm good.
I remember that actually.
Because that was just bad. It
was
really bad.
It's okay.
It was really bad. Anyway,
Anyways,
we just spent 10 million years
we could talk about matcha
food.
forever. What did we even do?
I'm getting distracted by all our photos on the wall.
I think we went back for a little bit and like got ready for our days. We were literally rats.
Yeah, we kind of just like went and laid on the couch, and then we went thrifting.
We went gallivanting.
Hours, bro.
Where were we? Wicker Park?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm good.
There were like a bunch of little thrift shops, and we just...
There's this place, Wanna Vintage. We genuinely spent 2 hours there.
Yeah, it was like really fun.
I got a really cool pin. That's all I got.
I got a jacket and I wore it to the concert.
Yeah, she got a cool jacket. They have cool jackets.
I didn't wash it. Sue me.
Yeah, Wanna Vintage is lit. Where else did we go? I think that was like the place that really stood out to me.
Oh, we went to that bookstore.
Yeah, bookstore was literally, that was low-key peak because they had like 4 floors, and at one point it's just like a table and like some seats in the window, and you can kind of just chill out.
Yeah.
Which was really nice.
It like looked out on the city. It was so beautiful.
We'd done like so much that day, and I just like genuinely was gonna crash out. So to be able to like sit down and just like take a breather was pretty good.
Because we kept just being like, let's go to this store.
I know, and I was like, my legs are not gonna...
I literally couldn't walk anymore, and I just like needed food too. I was like, I need a real meal. It was crazy.
Yeah, so... But
they had this, like, wall in the back of that bookstore that was, like, a bunch of people, just, like, random people had written, like, little notes. And it was so cute.
Yeah, except one person said, Olivia, you ruined everything, but it's okay. So, what's up with that, Olivia?
Whoa. Calm down, Olivia.
Calm down.
Olivia, we long for you,
Olivia.
Yeah, Olivia is...
Jail time.
Jail time for Olivia, I guess. But anyway, yeah, that was sick. And then after that...
We went to Trader Joe's.
Great Trader Joe's.
That actually, dare I say, their Trader Joe's is better than ours.
Yeah, I really liked our Trader Joe's. We got chicken to make dinner.
Yep.
And we got, like, all our snacks for the line. Proceeded to not eat any of those snacks in line.
I ate them. I had to throw some away.
Yeah, we had to throw a lot of things away.
But...
We ate the Takis, and we ate the little, like, snacks, like...
She put me onto the soft mangoes.
Guys, get the soft mangoes from Trader Joe's. They're so good.
They're so yummy. Anywho, then we just kind of hung out, and the next day was the show.
The next day was the show. We woke up late.
Yeah. Well, you have to understand that, like, that day took everything out of me.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not waking up at, like, 6 a.m. for this show.
No.
Unfortunately.
So, we woke up at, like, 10, low-key.
Yeah, and we were like, we're going to leave at 10. And then we woke up at 9. We woke up at, like, 9:30. And then we kind of laid in bed until, like, 9:45. And then we're like,
we should get going.
We should get going. And so then we ate breakfast and, like,
Guys, breakfast was peak. I had...
so yummy.
I finally got my Asiago bagel. And I had fruit.
Those pickles were really good.
I know. And we had whipped cream cheese. It was so good. Like, I actually think about that meal so much. I have a video of it, and I just look back on it.
Get the orange juice. Get the orange juice from Trader Joe's. Guys,
it's
good.
I don't even normally like orange juice, but that orange juice, like, gave me
It was like
life.
orange juice with another flavor going
clementine.
on. Yeah, it was freaking delicious.
Anyway, it was really yummy.
Get that orange juice.
But... We got ready for the show fairly fast.
I've never gotten ready for a concert that fast because we just like showered and blew dry hair really fast.
Yeah.
And
then we went, and it was go.
Because we had to get stuff for our
fan. Oh, guys, we did a fan project.
Yeah, it's not yet. I have the list in my brain. Don't worry. Maybe if you pulled out the list on your phone, you would know that. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. I was gonna pair it with the line.
Fine. Okay, so we went to CVS to get stuff for the fan project. Can I talk about it now?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
Okay, we went to CVS, and we got... Okay, well, here's the situation. We
were high on life at that point.
Yeah,
I've never been so happy. Because, guys, it was so warm.
It was so nice out, and I was fully preparing for it to be snowing. Because it was at home.
Yeah. And, like, just the serotonin of, like, oh, my gosh, it's 50 degrees. I'm going to see the runarounds. I get to be with, like, all these cool people all day. I'm so excited. I was literally just, like, so high on life.
Yeah, it was great.
I've never been so happy in my whole entire life, actually. Wow, take me back to Chicago, guys.
But we went to CVS, and we ended up doing a fan project. I think it's on here somewhere.
It's up there, and it's over there.
And we printed...
They can see that. I think they can see it.
Well, insert photo. And we printed a bunch of, little hearts out and cut them out, but we realized we forgot like a bunch at home.
Yeah,
and we didn't lock up.
We did not lock up.
We didn't lock into the capacity of which we needed to. Yeah. So we ended up getting a Sharpie and some scissors and some paper from CVS, and we just ended up like cutting out a bunch of hearts and writing on them. So we went to CVS before the show. Yeah. And then we ended up. Going to the show after that. Yeah. So we got there pretty late.
Yeah, low-key. But we were only, like, 4th in line.
Yeah.
So it was really unfortunate because, low-key, everyone at Barricade had the handwritten ones. And we were like, because we had printed out ones that looked really nice. And then we had to hand write, like, 100 of them. Yeah. And then, like, all of the people at Barricade had the handwritten ones. And I don't know how that worked because I literally gave
some of them definitely had printed ones, though.
Yeah, no, definitely. But a lot of the girls in front of us had hand one. And I was like, bro, I literally handed those out to you. And I remember giving... I don't know how it worked. But, yeah. So that was unfortunate.
Devastating. After we got all of our supplies from CVS, we got in our little Uber. Guys, the Uber was lit.
I love him. I don't remember his name. What was his name?
I don't remember.
Marco?
Joanna?
Marco. It was
I don't
Marco.
know.
I think it's Marco.
But anyways, Watermelon Sugar was on.
He literally skipped all the songs until he got to Watermelon Sugar, and I was like, he knows who's in the car right now. He knows
yeah,
what
it
he's
was
doing.
lit. And then Vibes Are Up.
Vibes Are Up. And then Sparks by Coldplay started playing, and I look over, and she's literally crying, and I was like, what's happening? And she was like, I just love my life. It was really cute.
And then Wanna Want You by Jason Derulo came
Vibes
on.
switched really
Yeah,
fast.
and all the videos that she has of me crying is when Jason Derulo is on the radio, and it's like, genuinely like AI. It's not
it was
real.
so funny.
But it was a beautiful moment.
It was a beautiful moment.
For about a second.
Yeah, so then we got there, and we were only, like...
We were so early that I literally was like, I can't be in line this early, and I need to go do something.
I was, like, scared. And
Same.
so then we went and
also, you have to understand, I think from our perspective, Chicago was much more of, like, a quote-unquote business move than, like, fan move.
Yeah.
Just because, like, it was so we can get content. It's so we have, like, this story to tell. Like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So... Don't look at me like that.
No.
Okay.
I agree.
So getting there that early kind of freaked me out because I was like, whoa, I have to calm down.
We're actually crazy people.
Yeah. So we ended up going to a coffee shop down the street where Maggie got the worst matcha.
Guys, it was so bad. It literally looked like a Shrek matcha. It was literally so disgusting.
Sriracha?
Sriracha or something, I don't know.
Swatcha.
Swamp matcha. It literally looked like swamp water. It was so bad. It just tasted like oat milk and honey with like a faint taste of matcha. But it was like
a cup of honey.
It was literally a cup of honey. And I was
I
like,
hate honey.
I want a good, it was also just like low-key watery. Like, I don't know what was going on.
It was really bad.
So I did not drink that, unfortunately.
But I got a lemonade and it finally worked out and it was really yummy.
Yep.
So at least one of us won.
So, matcha 2, Maggie 0. I literally could not get a good matcha.
Yeah, that was not okay thing.
Yeah.
I gagged when I tried it. Like, it was...
She literally was like... It was... Well, so you don't like honey. Like, I'll drink oat milk and warm honey.
No, it genuinely was like honey.
I'll drink warm oat milk and honey, like, for my voice. And she... hates honey.
I'll put honey on like hot tea, but like that was like honey on steroids, you know, like it was crazy.
Yeah, I eat a lot of honey actually.
Ew.
Every day. I have like 4, probably like
you're done.
5 tablespoons of
jail
honey.
time.
Not like honey, I'm saying I put it in things.
Oh, okay.
Like drinks.
Well, I know that you
tea.
She used to buy like honey sticks.
Oh yeah, I'll eat those before I like sing. I'll just like pop a honey stick really fast.
That's crazy.
It helps with my throat.
Ew. But we went in line. And that's when we, like, locked in and cut out, like, 1,000,000 hearts.
We listened to Joe Keery. It was
that was peak.
That was really fun.
And we're not standing. I'm, like, sitting down in line, and Maggie's, like, kind of by a pool, and we're in front of, like, a breakfast.
A pool?
A pole.
Are you about to talk about...
Yes.
Or which one?
Zende.
Okay, yeah.
And Maggie's kind of standing by a pole.
But I'm literally blocking the entrance to...
like,
there's a pancake house, and I'm blocking the entrance to Pancake House.
To Pancake House, yes. And all of a sudden, everyone's like, oh my gosh. And
we're, like, just locked in.
And I'm, like, I'm cutting, and I'm like... This one's so bad. Like, I can't give this to someone. And all I see is I look up and Maggie goes, oh, I'm so sorry. And Zende, like, walks right past her and does not acknowledge her at all.
And then I was like, wait, that
was literally
like Zende. And I was like, obviously he's going to the Pancake House. But I was like, oh, sorry. And then no one says anything. And I'm like, that's rude. They didn't say anything to me. And then I turn around and I was like, oh, it's literally Zende.
Yeah.
He probably was stressed.
Yeah.
I would be stressed because he had to walk through. The line was fully blocking the Pancake House, and he obviously had to get his pancakes, so he has to walk through the Pancake House. It was just really funny because I was like, "Oh, sorry," and then no one said anything, and I was like,
"Yeah, humbling experience."
Hey, King.
Hey,
what's up?
And then later, Jeremy came, and like I guess he just like went. He didn't really. He was just walking in, but he's super chill.
I wonder why he wasn't with all of them.
There's a video of us when he came out, and it's literally me just avoiding him at all times.
She literally wouldn't look at him. I was like, oh, hey!
I was like turned around completely.
She's like, I will not look at that man. And I was like,
I get really scared of men. Like, I don't know why. It's just like, I think it's a trait of mine, which is unfortunate. Yeah. But, waited in line for, guys, doors were at 5:30.
Oh, it was so nice.
To give you a comparison, Boston doors were at 7. So it was really nice.
And that was actually in the cold.
Yeah. So it was really nice to go in at 5:30 because we got there. Okay, stop looking around. we got there around like I'd say 12 is when we joined the line. And so we were only in line for like 5.5 hours, which like sounds kind of crazy, but it wasn't that bad at all.
No, like it went by really fast.
And we met some great girls.
Oh, so sweet. We love...
That was not real.
What?
Try again. What? Oh, so sweet.
Okay, guys. Okay. Apparently, I sound really sarcastic every day of my life. When we went to Boston, I took a video of one of our friends meeting Zende, and in the back, I'm going like, "Oh, so cute," and I mean it, guys. I was being genuine.
She goes, "Precious."
But I was like, it's because I was locked in, and when I take photos, I'm trying to get like all the angles. I'm trying to make sure I get a photo she likes, and so I'm like locked in taking the photos, but also like vocalizing how cute they are, because I'm like, "Oh, you guys are so cute," but I literally sound so sarcastic. And like,
some girl commented
so
and
cute.
Goes, "That girl does not sound excited for you."
But it's because if you knew in the moment, it's because I was taking the photo and I was locked in. I was like, I'm gonna get this girl a good photo.
Yeah, this girl, Ruthie. Shout out Ruthie.
We love Ruthie. But yeah, they didn't come out at all during Chicago.
Yeah, not before at least.
Not before. I don't think they do that anymore.
I don't think so either.
They're too big.
Kind of upsetting. So basically, we stood in line for 5.5 hours. It only got cold at like the very end, which I'm
last, like, hour
grateful for. But hand warmers were used. And so were toe warmers, but not actually in my shoes, just with my hands. These two girls that were great, and Sophia. They taught us how to they taught me how to Irish step dance.
I was kind of zoning out of that moment. I was watching you guys, but I was just like,
it was so cool that I didn't know what to do, and they taught me how to Irish step dance. Yeah. So I couldn't do it if I tried, but it happened.
Yeah.
So that was pretty lit.
And
they were super kind, super nice. We ended up meeting some girls that were from Massachusetts, Springfield area, which was cool to see. Some
Boston,
locals, I guess.
Some locals.
But we went through the line a few times to give out the fan projects, and genuinely everyone was really kind.
Except for one group of performative men, guys. There was one group of these men who were like, they were so performative. You know, they have their button-ups, they have button-ups. They have their little, like, their layering, they're like, da-da-da-da-da. You know, they're really performative. And I was like, hey, like, do you want to, like, do this fan project? Like, it's for beautiful strangers.
And they were
just
all go, no. But then the group of like boys behind them were like, we want hearts.
We want hearts. And Aaron, guys, we talk about Aaron. We love Aaron. Yeah. Sorry, it's because I was just feeling so hopeless because I was like, wow, I just got so denied by these men. And then Aaron was like, I want a heart, and I was like, you know what? Yeah,
thank you.
You can have all the hearts you want.
It definitely motivated us.
Yeah, and he was wearing a Foxside shirt. So
yeah, we love Foxside.
We love Foxside. But yeah. So anyway, we went through
the line of
My thing is, like, here's the thing: if you don't want to do it, take the hearts and then just don't do it.
Yeah.
Saying no is crazy.
Yeah. Everyone else was very kind.
Yeah.
There was a dad with his daughter, and he was like, "Give me that heart."
He was like, and every time we walked by him,
he was like, "I
have
my heart."
He was like, "I got my heart." And we were like, "Yay!"
He was so kind.
He was really precious.
So everyone was so nice, and they're all really approachable. I mean, you're at a concert, like everybody.
Yeah, no, everyone was so kind.
But I think that's one of the lines. One of the first lines in a long time that I've felt very
I felt like I could like literally go up and talk to anyone.
Yeah. And that's not
I think
the
it's
case
nice because
all of...
No. With the Runarounds, they have such a... Well, here's the thing.
It's such a diverse...
It's diverse, but also like...
Because I was next to a 40-year-old married couple all night.
Yeah, and they're like middle schoolers.
Yeah.
But also like I feel like everyone, like a lot, majority I would say, like majority would be like...
Our age,
and so it's really nice to just be able to like go
talk
to those people.
Yeah, for sure.
It was fun.
We got in finally. There was a lot of debacle with the venue staff.
Gosh, it was crazy.
I have never seen such bad organization in my life.
I don't know who. Well, it was better in Boston, but like not really. Yeah, Chicago was just so disorganized, and
it was horrible.
It was crazy. Like
people were yelling at like the venue staff.
Yeah,
it
was bad.
I had a bag that was like stuffed full of stuff, like stuffed, and this guy put a flashlight on it. The security guard put a flashlight on it and goes, "You're good."
He didn't even check my bag. He just went, "Yeah, you're fine." He was like, "I trust you guys."
He literally goes, "I trust you guys."
What? I was like, I'm gonna die. I was literally like, I did not feel. I was like, this is scary. And like, he's not.
The
checking.
bags went outside of the metal detectors too. Yeah. Like they didn't go through the metal detectors.
They didn't check anything, and I was like,
like genuinely,
this is not safe for us or for the people on the stage. Like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was bad.
But
yeah. So everything was fine, but like it's like this is scary. Like you gotta be checking now. Like you gotta check.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was scary. But yeah, I think it's just crazy that even though we're like, yeah, we're two teenage girls, but being
like we're not bringing anything crazy. It's
no,
like hand warmers.
But still, it's like
so
you
it's
don't
like,
know what people are like. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You don't ever know what's gonna happen. So it's like you kind of gotta check.
You should lock in.
That's your job. So,
yeah, but we got in and we got like third row.
Yeah,
which was
guys, it was
lit.
peak. It was so peak. It was so peak.
It was
and
so good.
We were like middle-ish to the left.
We were kind of like in front of Axel.
Yeah, we're like
kind
right in front of Axel.
In the middle, but
to the
left. And Jeremy too.
And I like that they have the same stage set up every
Yes.
night. I like that because some bands I feel like I've seen they change things, but I like that they have the same thing.
Yeah.
They're very consistent with how they do things, which I appreciate. But yeah, it was really fun.
It was
like peak, guys.
Such a good spot, like worth everything.
I could see everyone. I could see everything.
Yes.
I was just like,
it was so good.
It was so fun.
I couldn't see Jessie the whole night, and I was okay with that.
I saw Jessie the whole time. I could see everyone. Everyone was direct eye line, and I was like, great.
She's taller than me. It's fine.
I'm taller than her, but it was just so fun.
Yeah,
and
genuinely, we didn't know the set list. Wait,
yeah, we would.
The back alley, guys.
The back alley. Why are we okay? How did we forget about the back alley?
We got to see the back alley, which was kind of the whole reason that I wanted to go to a show that was like in this leg of tour was because the back alley was opening, and I love the back alley.
Their music's so fire. Good. They're so good, and their stage presence insane. They're so talented.
They're so good.
I love them. They're so fun, and they really know how to.
First time seeing them live.
Yeah. They know how to captivate a crowd.
And as an opener, too.
Yeah,
which is,
that's really important.
Yeah.
They were so good. Their music's insane. I'm surprised I feel like they should have more listeners because they're really, really talented.
Yeah, it's crazy. They're so
guys,
good.
Go listen to the back alley.
We got to meet them after the show. We'll tell you about that later.
Yeah, really kind people.
But
really talented
great
people.
openers.
Yeah.
They have really good openers in general.
Yes, they locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were really good.
And I really appreciate, I think it's so sick how a lot of the openers that they do is like from the areas around, like the back alley's from Chicago, or the Chicago based. In Boston they had a Boston based band. So it's like, I like how they're trying to like support local artists as well. Because obviously we like that, so.
Obviously that's our thing.
Obviously Beyond the Barricades likes. So yeah, that was cool.
Okay. Before the back alley comes on stage, this evil woman comes out with her boyfriend. And we have, like, a great spot. Like,
everyone around us is absolutely... We're all talking. We're all hanging out.
We're all happy.
Great energy.
Yes.
One of the nicest, pits I've been in.
Yeah, and like I said, like, it's a diverse crowd. Like, there's, like, high schoolers over here, college students over there. Like, there's, like, this middle-aged couple beside me.
Everyone's respectful. Everyone's being nice. Everyone's having fun. Like, yeah.
And then... all we see is this woman and her boyfriend scoot right in front of us.
Yeah, they come from across, so we're on the left, they come from the right side of the room, and the girl stands directly in front of me. I cannot see anything at that point. And I'm like, I tap her on the shoulder, I'm like, hey, like...
you can't stay there.
What are you doing? Are you guys gonna keep moving? And they're like, no.
No.
What?
And her defense mechanism was like, we were at the same spot, but on the other side.
So that's actually not how it works.
Yeah,
if you move, then you're gonna... If you move...
then you lost it.
You lost your spot, babe. Like, that's not how it works. You gotta go to the back. Like, that's literally... Like, I don't know how else to say it. It was crazy.
And the boyfriend's trying to be like, well, we're gonna stay here until the show starts.
He's like, no, we'll move once the show starts. Why not just move right now?
Yeah.
Like, and also, that's not true. You're not going to move once the show starts.
Yeah.
Like, you're hoping that everyone forgets.
Yeah, and this woman just, like, kept pushing on Maggie.
Oh
I'm so thankful it was her. I'm so sorry. But I would not have done anything about it. Like, well, that's not me. Well, it was just,
so at first, can I talk about this?
Please.
So at first, she's in front of me, and we're with my sister, who's older than me, and she's a lot more, like, she's able to, like, handle confrontation. I hate confrontation. It makes me anxious. But she's able to be like, hey, what the heck are you doing? And so she was, like, trying to talk to the boyfriend. The girlfriend's definitely, like, out of it. Her eyes are glazed over. She's definitely wasted. But still not an excuse to be rude to people.
Yeah.
But then the boyfriend's like, it's okay, guys, like, don't worry. And we're like, no, it's actually not okay. He's really gaslighting us to be like, no, it's okay. And we're like, it's not okay. Like, this is not fine. You can't do this. So at one point, the girls, everyone, like, kind of starts to realize, like, okay, this is not cool. Like, what is this girl doing? Mm-hmm. And I literally can't move. Like, I got, like, shoved up against someone. We got separated because of it. And we're like, we're not going to be separated. Like, I'm not being separated.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then the girls in front of us who were at Barricade, we're, like, one behind Barricade. They're like, hey, we need a fan project. We didn't get a fan project because they want me to, like, give it to them and move her. Yeah. So I literally am like, she's so out of it. Like, I didn't want to, I get scared. Like, I was like, I don't want to have to move you, but I literally can't take this anymore. So I literally put my arm through and I move her behind me, and I'm just like, here's your fan project, da-da-da. And then everyone's like, good. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. But everyone was like, good that you did that. Everyone was like, it's okay.
Yeah.
So then she's like, what the heck, da-da-da-da. But she also like low-key didn't notice at the same time, and I was like, you're definitely not, like, I don't know what's happening.
You're not here.
But then, she's behind me, she's directly behind me, and she's literally, like, pushing up on me the whole time. She's shoving me. She'll just, like, start dancing to the music that's playing on the playlist, and, like, but literally elbowing me in the ribs.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was bad. And then she was, like, arching her back, so her back's facing the stage, and her butt is just, like, hitting into my butt, and she's literally, like,
genuinely crazy.
She's, like, hip-checking me, and I'm like, what are you doing? And at one point, she fully, like, shoves me, and I turned to her, and I'm like, hey, like, you gotta chill. Like, this is crazy. And she just doesn't say anything, and I'm like, great. And so then at one point, she's literally pushing up at me, like, it's so uncomfortable. I'm like, this is, like, you're literally in this is my personal space. Obviously, I'm in, like, a concert pit, so, like, I'm gonna bump some shoulders. That's normal. This was not.
It was intentional.
She was intentionally,
obviously.
like, and hurting me. Like, she literally was, like, shoving into my ribs. And so I, like, kind of, like, nudge her back, because I'm like, you need to get off of me.
Also, you have to understand that she was, like, wrapping her arms around, like, people around us that were definitely, like, minors.
Not with
definitely
her.
here with their parents.
She's, like, touching everyone around her, and everyone's like, don't touch me. Like, why are you doing? It was weird. And so then I'm like, you gotta chill. And then I, like, move her a little bit, and she's like, do you think that was a little too much? And I was like, I literally, like, I turned into, like, you know, like, Inside Out with anger or whatever.
Yes.
That's why I felt like my head was fuming. I was like, ah! So then I'm like, no, I don't. And then eventually, the girl who was behind us, she was, like, alone at the concert, so she was standing with us. And I was like, she, like, called security, and she was like, can you please help us? Yeah, I was like, thank you, because I was like, I don't have the courage. But she called security, and then, like, they were like, okay, guys, like, no one shove. We want to have fun. Vibes are up.
The security guy was so nice.
I was obsessed with him. She gave him a used hand warmer, and he was like, excuse me.
And he gave me a water bottle.
It was really funny. He was so funny. I'm, like, obsessed with him.
Yeah, I loved him. But he was like, let's have a mellow show, everybody.
Guys, we want to have fun. And we were like, I'm trying to have fun. And then eventually,
she left. The boyfriend took her.
And they never came back.
But also, the lore was that, like, the boyfriend knew that she was in the wrong.
The boyfriend was like, this is not okay.
Because when she was looking away, he would look at us and be like, I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I know that this is, like, messed up.
Yeah.
And then Jenny would be like, then take her out.
Yeah, I'm like, it's your girl. Like, pull her toward. She's so far away from him, for one. Like, she's spreading out so much. I'm like, pull her into you. Like, it's, like, you can. It was crazy. And then at one point, I literally heard her talking, and she was like, let's go up to Barricade. That's the best spot.
Yeah,
and he was
like,
he was like, you cannot do that. That's not okay to do. And she was like, no, let's do it. And I was like, if they try to come up at Barricade right now, I'm gonna throw hands. Like, yes, it was really bad. But they left, and everything.
And then we enjoyed the back alley.
And then we enjoyed the back alley. We love them. They're so freaking good. Wow, I want to see them again. Wow. Okay. They were so good.
They were really good.
Probably like top 3 openers, I would say.
I think so.
They might even.
I don't remember if I've ever seen someone who opened it and I was like, oh, I'm obsessed with them.
Yeah. Because their stage presence
I do love Foxside, and they opened for Axe and the Hatchetmen.
Yeah. I would say very different energy, though.
Yes.
From Back Alley.
Yeah. Back Alley was, like, just happy to be there.
Yeah, Back Alley was just, like, living it up, and I was like, I love you guys.
Yeah, they're great.
But, yeah, Back Alley was insane. Love them.
Runarounds came on at 9 promptly.
They were real. My voice cracked. They were like really prompt. Yeah. I didn't expect them to be.
It was lit.
I was like, they're gonna be an hour late.
I've been at shows where they don't come on until it's like 10, and I'm like, this sucks.
No, they were really prompt.
It was great timing, because it was only like probably a half hour between the opener and
which is perfect,
which is like ideal.
Yeah.
So loved that, and the intro was lit. We didn't know the set list at all.
Wow, it was just hit after hit after hit.
Yeah, it really was.
Like,
and we would just look at each other and be like, "What's this?" And then they would like sing and be like,
when they do jazz hands, and then it's like jazz hands, and then
it
it's
goes
like,
into
it's funny how the universe
like,
works. Wow,
literally,
no one gave you the right to eat that hard. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was so good.
It was so good. My favorite part of the show is when he's like, "Okay, everybody, jazz hands," and he gets so excited to do the jazz hands, and it's really funny. But wow, it was so absolutely life-changing, guys. I cried a lot. I cried a lot at the 2 Runaround shows. I hope they didn't see me because I looked like a rat. But guys, I literally, during Arrhythmia, both times I heard it live,
she's like bawling her eyes out.
That song's just really special to me, and I just can't even. And also, I cried during 15 Root Beers and Senior Year.
She did.
So those are my other 2 favorite songs. And they just mean a lot, and I was like,
I have a video of her, like, in 0.5, like, crying, and she's like, 15 rupees! And, like, you can see I'm her voice is everywhere.
Like, I'm just, like, looking at him, I'm looking at him, I'm just like, oh my gosh, 15 rupees.
Yeah.
Because I just love 15 Root Beers. It's so special. Guys, there were these two, I'm not going to say which ones they were. There were these girls online who said that 15 Root Beers, they hated that song. How do you hate that song?
Yeah, there was
perfect.
There was some miscommunication.
That song is perfect.
Yep.
Anyway, cried a lot, and just lived it up. Oh my gosh, Shoelaces Live might be my favorite.
Yes, I actually have a newfound appreciation for it.
Shoelaces,
I think that you're pretty cool. When it goes into that, and it's like kind of just the audience and the drums. It's so good.
It's so good. It's such a good song to sing like with an audience. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
It's such a good song. And Cellophane.
Guys,
Beautiful
it's
Stranger.
a wash.
Actually everything is perfect. It's a wash live. I actually didn't always love that song.
I hate It's a Wash.
Okay, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. It was a skip. But then I listened to it, and now it's like top.
That's how I used to
3.
be with Beautiful Stranger.
Which is crazy because that song is so special now.
Yes.
Skipping Beautiful Stranger is actually criminal.
Okay, well, it was at like the beginning of my
Runarounds journey.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now it's like impossible to skip.
That's the most perfect song. Beautiful Stranger Live is like my favorite.
Yeah,
it's
like become really special for us.
Yeah,
too.
I think that's probably gonna be my Spotify.
We did the fan project to Beautiful Stranger, and the only thing that was kind of off was like we didn't tell anyone when to put them up.
Yeah, which was our bad.
Yeah, sorry.
But people low-key locked in. They did it at the beginning, and they did it for the part.
Yes.
So I was like, this is good. They knew what to do. But yeah, I was like, oh, I never said like do it at the, because we wanted to do it at the part
where it says.
Let's explain what it was. It says the perfect band does not exist, but there it is, because the lyric is the perfect girl does not exist, but there it is, and he only says it at the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's like literally the last verse of the song.
Yeah.
And so we were gonna do it then, and then we forgot to be like, hey,
and everybody put them up in the beginning, which is totally fine.
But
we should have specified. That's on us.
But then they did hold it up for that part, which was good.
Yeah.
So it all worked out. But
he didn't really see it because his eyes were closed the whole
literally,
time.
I never realized this, how much he closes his. Maybe it just. I wonder if. No, his eyes were closed the whole time. He's literally just like da 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 da, and it's like so funny.
Sometimes actually after that I realize that I have the ability to close my eyes whenever I don't want to see. Like I'm done.
Like, wait, I can close my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was really funny because when you watch concert videos, it doesn't look like he's doing that, but then in person, his eyes were closed the whole time. So I was like, "Are you even seeing this?" But he did acknowledge it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a little moment where he was like, "Oh," but that was it.
So and I think Will saw it because he wasn't singing. So I think everyone else was kind of like looking at it. I hope.
Yeah.
But also low key hard to read because it was a lot of words on a page.
Yeah. So it was really cute, and we appreciate everybody who
participated.
Thank
you.
Yeah. The next day there was a video that went around. Sorry.
You're good.
There was a video that went around, and it was of the fan project that a girl had posted, and it got like
a lot of
likes and views, and the Runarounds commented on it, which made us feel validated in our time,
because they didn't say anything during the show, and I was like, oh no, they didn't see the fan project.
I know.
But then they were like, oh, thanks.
Yeah. So it was really nice, and it was really
nice
to like see everyone participating. And,
it was
really sweet
because it was like we'd never done that before. So the fact that we got to do it for them, it was just like, this is
in
really
Chicago.
Doing his song in his hometown, like being able to actually have it. I was like so scared it wasn't gonna work, and I'm just so happy that it worked. It was just really pure.
Yeah, it was really cute.
Brought me a lot of joy. I hope you liked it.
Basically, during the show, we actually implemented a rule of like a no phone show because the Runarounds are like one of our favorite artists ever. Mm-hmm. And when we went to Axel and Hatchem, we didn't use our phones a lot, but it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
And we remembered that show more than any other show.
And it's like one of the most special shows.
Yes. So we figured we would do it again, and we didn't use our phones. And Maggie brought her digital camera, and I took some 0.5s of us, which are lit. But other than that, we took no videos like the whole night.
I'm thinking of my digital camera videos. I did take my digital camera, and my digital camera doesn't have good audio, which I discovered. And so literally, it would be like, you literally, like, one of them would be like singing, you wouldn't hear anything, and then would just go boom. It was so funny.
She posted a compilation, and I think Delilah was commented. She was like, "Why are they exploding?"
It's so funny. So yeah, I think I gotta figure out the settings on that. But
I think doing a no phone show is like literally life changing. It's so good.
Yeah.
Because like that's how I think music is meant to be experienced. Yes. Like you're not supposed to be living it through your phone.
Yeah.
And
just
I realized
you can just go on TikTok.
Yes.
And, like, watch a video. Like, why take you don't need the whole
them.
video or whole concert documented.
Yeah. Like I always think back to like when music was like coming about in like 70s, 80s,
Yeah.
60s, whatever. And like you weren't bringing your phone and like living through your screen. Like those kids were just living and they were just doing it.
And it's life-changing
and
to
it's
do it like
literally life-changing to do a show without your phone.
I think like from now on I'm not gonna use my phone at shows. And like,
because why do I need that many videos?
Yeah, not needed.
And I realized like all my memories of shows are like I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah, and it's like that's what you're doing every day.
That's ridiculous. Get off your phone, watch the show.
Yeah, like you know that video of Dominic Fike where he's like, "Whoa, like stop, everyone, get off your phone." Like I commend artists who do that because it's like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like whenever Axel comes down for Valerie,
all the phones are like
every single person in that thing is doing it, and we didn't do it. And I remember the moment, and I know that if I had my phone, actually you took a video of it, I didn't, but I was like, I know that if I had my phone out, I wouldn't have remembered that, and it would have been like, it's Axel Ellis. Yeah. So like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was just so funny because the second that happened, it goes, and everyone's phone is out, and I was like, guys, calm down. Also in Boston. In Chicago, it was closer when he did it, so like I didn't see the rush. In Boston, when he came out,
we rushed
and everyone just crowd. And then and Will came down in Boston too, which he didn't in Chicago. But every phone is out there. People are cramming. It's like terrifying.
Bro. But the show was really good. There was like an obvious like crowd vibe was a little off.
Yeah, everyone was quiet.
Yeah.
Not
and
a loud
like,
crowd.
When you look back on the videos, because they're like pointed at us, you can see everyone behind us is kind of like,
guys, during downtown, during If You Don't Want to Stay Out, the people behind us are just like,
and me and Maggie are like jumping or getting lit, like we're going at it.
Obviously, that's downtown. The most lit part of the whole entire song. That's the most it's downtown. Yeah, it's literally downtown.
And I was like, dang, should I not be jumping right now? Like, do I have to calm down?
Yeah, I was like, guys, what the heck? And so it was crazy.
And it's the closing song too.
It's like, the closing song, and it's like, I don't know. It was crazy. And I was like, guys, this is like...
It was definitely like...
crazy.
No, it wasn't as up as usual. You know?
Yeah, it was weird. So unfortunate, but
we still brought it.
We brought the energy, and...
We tried.
And the girls in front of us.
Yes, and like the Barricade was really sweet, and they brought it. But there was a video that Sunday posted of like him doing drums to downtown actually in Chicago, and all you can see is me and Maggie going up and down.
We look like buddies. It's so because we're like the only people in that section who were jumping that much. Yeah. And then it looks so funny. Oh my gosh! But I didn't realize how clearly they could see us, and I was like, we probably looked like maniacs.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh my gosh! I was having the time of my life.
Yeah, I had the time of my life too. Are you kidding? So the show ends, and basically our little fox-tied friend had like a set list sign. He was like,
I wish I could get a free set list.
Yeah, like you know that meme was like, oh, I wish I could have a free bag of chips. He used that, and it was like, I wish I could have a free set list, and he didn't get one. But we checked up on it, and we were like, yo, did you get a set list? And he was like, no. But we knew that like the artists come out after the show, and so we went out to see them. And
Will came out so fast.
Yeah, but
he
first was the back alley.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And there's this photographer, Isaiah Pate, and
I'm
obsessed with him.
He is so fun.
He's so funny. He takes fire pictures, and I love him. He's like my favorite character edition ever. Yeah. Like, I love you.
Yeah.
He
had like a megaphone, and he was like,
directing everyone. He was like, come over here.
Blah, blah, blah.
But we ended up meeting in the back alley, and they were so nice.
I love them.
I literally have never been more intimidated in my life because, as I mentioned earlier, I get a little scared. I get a little scared of men sometimes. Like, I'm an 18-year-old girl, like, sue me. And there's these pictures of us we took a picture with them, and I'm like shoved between these two men, and Maggie's like on the other side, and I'm like, oh no, I'm alone, and I look panicked.
She literally
my eyes are like out of my brain. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm scared of men, guys.
Yeah, and like it was really funny.
It's funny because there's only one good picture where I don't look manic.
She doesn't look terrified.
But other than that, like zoom in on me, and I look like this.
Not because they're scary. It's just because they're very sweet and very kind.
No, they're actually like some of the nicest people I've ever
talked to
that are in the industry.
And they didn't laugh at our business card.
No, it's homemade.
Some people snatched it out of my hand. I was like, oh, okay.
But, like, they were very kind. They're so nice.
Very kind.
I was just like, wow, I'm sandwiched between at least 5 men right now.
I'm surrounded on all sides by men.
Yeah, and that's like kind of one of my worst fears.
But very kind people.
Yeah, loved them. They were so nice.
Just want to clarify that they're not
no, they're all really...
They're not bad at all. They're so kind. Like, I'm sure they all...
No, I'm just trying to make a point of that picture.
That's not what I meant.
There's just one picture where I look really scared and it makes me giggle.
I need to call. I hate everything. Okay. Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to say that. In a good way. Like, they were very respectful. There's the word.
Yeah, they were really nice. Love them. They're great.
I feel like I'm gonna get canceled.
Sorry, I guess.
Yeah.
And as we were actually, like, walking away from the venue...
You also need to know, guys, that we love Sal.
Yeah, we're obsessed with Sal, I'm not gonna lie.
We've been obsessed with him since the Axel Hatcherman concert.
Been.
I was like, I was at your show in Boston. He was like, oh. And I was like, how did I say that? You definitely don't remember.
Real.
Like, obviously, you meet so many people.
Makes me laugh.
Yeah, I love him.
But
I just think he has great energy.
On the way out, we were, like, catching an Uber, and these two girls ask Jaden, who's in the back alley, if they can, like, play her birthday, and Jaden goes, did you email us?
That man loves his
emails.
Did you email us?
Yeah, they were
so funny.
So nice, though. And they're, like, just they say hi to everyone. I was like, yo, you're lit.
Yeah, they were really kind.
Yeah. And then we followed the people, and...
the crowd of girls. And lo and behold... There he was, William Lipton. He came out so fast.
Yeah, it was
crazy.
Kind of scary.
Ooh, I was scared for him. I was like, he is going to get
People were...
mobbed.
I mean, like, usually you have, like, a barricade that's, like, separating artists from, like, fans and stuff. In this circumstance, we were on the side of a street. A lot of people were in the street.
It was bad.
And all I remember is him being like, guys, come out of the street.
Like, get out of the street, get out of the street.
Because there were so many people in the street.
No, it was stressful.
There's, like, 0 barricades, and he's in the middle of a circle, and everyone's crowding around.
Like, all these girls are just, like,
about slowly coming
him.
in,
like,
and I'm
he's
like,
literally gonna be so
whoa. And I was like, we were on the outside of the circle because I was just so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Maggie could tell I was having a panic attack.
Yeah, it was bad.
I was like, that's enough.
Yeah, I just like I get so scared when like, cause like I feel like it's so normalized to like literally like if an artist comes out, specifically if it's a male artist and it's more of a female fan base,
yeah,
to literally mob them.
Yeah,
and it's like,
that's not
whoa,
normal.
Guys, like he's literally as I said earlier, like, there are people,
yeah.
like, you gotta, I know it's exciting, and, like, you want to meet them, and da-da-da-da, but if people just, like, got in a line, or just, like, nicely, like, got in a, like, how nice would it be, and, like, so much easier for them to talk to you,
organized
and he'd probably be able to talk to more people if people didn't just, like, fully crowd him.
Yeah.
So, really
it was
stressful.
Crazy, and as we said earlier,
I was, like, scared for him.
Yeah,
I was
the
like,
venue
oh my gosh,
staff
he's gonna get...
was not the best, as mentioned, and so it was just not...
Everything was so disorganized.
Yeah.
And, like, then,
we ended up getting hurdled into, like, like, I was, like, we were behind a bar somehow.
My thing was, like, they had everyone go, like, next to the bus, like, the bus
we were
where
in an alleyway.
Getting all the equipment in, but I'm like, why aren't we just going to the front of the venue where the back alley was meeting people? Because
that was literally fine.
It was fine. There was enough space for everyone, and I guess it was because it was, like, the front, and they don't want to have commotion in the front.
I don't know. It was
but
stupid.
Like they literally like made us all go over by like where they're loading the gear, and it's like, why
and then they're yelling at us because like they're loading the gear, but like you told me to come down here.
Yeah.
And it ends up to be like a corner of a street leading to like an alleyway, and there's like a bar in front of the corner that like keeps all the people behind it, and it's like a wooden plank. It's not like a bar. It's like a piece of wood, and there's, like, at least 50 high schoolers, like, all, like, behind this bar. And I felt at peace with my life because I was like, yo.
No, I felt safe.
No, I felt safe, too, because I was just, like, surrounded by, like.
People my age.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
It was kind of fun, looky.
Yeah, I was like.
Zende was meeting people in the front, so, like, couldn't see him at all.
I couldn't see anything.
My sister got
so
up to the front. Like, we got separated, and she was in the front meeting. She got to meet Zende, but then we were like,
isn't that so funny?
Yeah, it was really funny. But we got shoved to the back, and we were like, I wonder what
they're talking about. I
wonder what they're doing up there.
Our dear Foxtide friends who didn't get a set list ended up getting Zende's drumsticks, which I'm happy for them.
Yay!
It was like happy ending core. Like I got.
It's
closer.
in our vlog, so
go watch the vlog. But we literally were just like behind bars for like probably an hour.
Felt like an animal.
Yeah. Felt like an animal. And Jenny ended up talking to Zende, giving him like a fan project and a business card.
Yep.
So there was that, and that's the only two people that came out for that show. We didn't stay very long.
We did see Jesse's root beer on the side
yeah,
of the road.
we did. That was funny.
I literally have a picture of it on my
It's
phone.
so funny.
It was really
I actually
funny.
love that.
Because he was drinking it on stage, and then I'm like, guarantee you he went and drank it. I thought it was so funny.
It
was
was silly.
Pick up your trash.
Pick up your trash, bro. But we only got to see Will and Zende, which like we didn't
talk to either of them.
We didn't talk to either of them. Like I said, like I was really uncomfortable with like how they were doing stuff.
Yeah, I was like,
just how it was all set up, and I was like, I am good.
And especially because we were going to Boston, I was like, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm
y'all
gonna
do
sit
your
back
thing.
and
like,
relax.
I'm gonna sit back and chill and like
just watch it all go down.
Because I was like, I guarantee you, it's not gonna be this crazy in Boston. Because we knew that I was like, like thinking about the area, I was like, it's gonna be better and like.
Yeah, and plus like we know the strip that like House of Blues is on.
So I was like, this is scary. I'm really surprised Axel. Well, I guess Axel probably was with like family and whatnot because it's his hometown show. But I was
think
surprised
like.
Maybe he came out later. Yeah.
There was these cute little girls who were probably like 8 years old, and they were waiting for Axel the whole time. Yeah. And they met Zende, and you could tell they were like unimpressed.
They didn't care.
And they got drumsticks too, and they were like
whatever. They were like, wait, is Axel coming out? Like, and I was like, why are they so
funny?
Oh, they're not real. I love all of them equally. But the way they were just like
they're so us coded.
Yeah. But why were they like? They literally like we could hear them. They were like, Zende's right in front of them, and they're like, is Axel coming out?
And they're like 8. They're like 8.
Children, and I was like, y'all
like they're with their
so
mom,
funny.
and they're like holding her hand.
It was
really
so
cute. Though.
They were like, Axel. I really hope they got to meet Axel.
I hope so too.
I really hope they got to meet Axel.
But that's all we ended up staying
so
for was Zende and Will, and we didn't even meet them, which I'm fine with. It was genuinely crazy. Like
it was actually so
had
stressful.
a panic attack for the first time in probably years.
No, it was chill.
It was crazy, and there's this great girl. I think her name's Kaylee.
Yeah.
We love you.
She's so cool.
She's so cool. She came up to us before in line. She was like, hey, like, I love your podcast. And we were like, you listen to our podcast?
No one listens to our podcast.
And we ended up, like, talking to her after the show, and it was just really nice. So, shout out her, I guess.
She's so fun. And also, their fits were
really good. And her friend made a sign asking Will to be her Valentine. And he
did
said,
did you see the video?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I saw her story, and he was like, yes. And I was like,
so
this is
cute.
pure. This is really pure.
Yeah. But,
cute.
we got an Uber home. Guys, I wore my docs that day, and I genuinely have never made a regretful decision more so in my life. But, like, I looked so cool, so it was fine.
Yeah, you looked really cool.
Ouch, you know?
Yeah, that looked painful. I wore sneakers.
Okay, like, rub it in my face, I guess. But we went home and got McDonald's and genuinely sat, and it was peak. Also, guys, once we went home, we had made a video early in the day, and it was, us running around to chasing the good times. And we were like, oh, let's just post this like to be silly. And it was in front of the venue. And we opened up our comment sections. It's like 1 a.m. and I'm like on the floor eating McDonald's and I'm like reminiscing about Axel singing Valerie right in front of me. And Maggie just goes, they commented. And I stood in a corner for like 2 minutes.
They were like, it's just us, and we like chased each other, and then they were like, nice running around.
I genuinely...
Actually, shut up.
I, like, remember vividly standing in a corner and, like, staring at the wall for 2 minutes and being like...
It was so funny.
Yeah, it was really silly.
Yeah, I giggled.
But then I ate my quarter pounder like a beast, and it was...
That was so good. Brought me
good.
life, because we didn't eat all day.
Yeah, genuinely, that was crazy. It was really
I really
yummy.
want a quarter pounder right now.
I look, you might get one before prayer.
Yum!
I need pancakes, though.
Pancake?
We need to walk in.
Pancake!
But that was the end of, like, the show.
Chicago.
And the next day we just got matcha and kind of hung out.
Yeah.
We got really good matcha at Coffee Lab and Roasters.
Yum! It made up for everything, and we got really good bagels. Oh my gosh, I love a bagel.
From Gotham. It was really good. And so I think the last day redeemed any food that we had our whole trip.
Yep. And I was just, like, high on life. I was like, I love the Runarounds.
Yeah, it was just
Chicago.
so good.
I love my life.
It was so
Yeah.
good.
Really amazing.
Yeah, great trip. I fell in love with Chicago. I came home and I looked at colleges. I was like,
yeah,
gotta go to Chicago now,
I
guess.
guess I'm living to Chicago.
I'm living to Chicago.
I'm living to Chicago.
It was really good. Like, time of my life.
I love
that
Chicago.
Place. And
my whole For You page right now was like, you should move to Chicago. Chicago is beautiful. The magic of Chicago. And
we'll be back in July, guys.
We're coming back to Chicago.
Yeah, but then we had a week of silence and rest. I genuinely did not function for a week.
I wasn't a person.
But we were home for a week, and we've been home since.
Still can't function, actually.
But I think that week I was just, like, high on everything. Because it was Runaround show on Tuesday. I turned 18 on Saturday. And then we had another Runaround show on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it was, like...
Vibes were up.
And I had just quit my job. We just quit our jobs. Yeah. So, like, I've never been
freer
in my life, right?
Yeah.
And
life was good.
Life
is good.
Life
but
is good.
But
now
the
we need
week
jobs.
between looking for having a concert and then having another one and being the same people
was
because
hope
you
core.
yeah, I was like, wow, I love my life.
Yeah, it was so good.
Well, guys, that was our Chicago story time.
Yeah, we love Chicago. It's genuinely our favorite place ever.
Beautiful.
And we might have bought tickets for another show in the city sometime in the summer.
We maybe have seen
Royal Otis in the summer.
Mr.
Axe and the Hatchet Man?
Axel Ellis again.
So we'll see if we make it to that.
And Sal!
And everyone else. And Hunter. Yeah, so love Chicago. Was the best time of my life.
Chicago, we love you. We'll be back. And yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Beyond the Barricade. You can follow us on Instagram at beyond__barricade or TikTok where we post some really silly videos. That's at Beyond the Barricade. And we also post lit vlogs on YouTube.
Yeah.
Guess where that is? At Beyond the Barricade.
Oh, wow.
And next week, we're going to be giving you the story of a lifetime where we met literally like the whole band and went to Boston for our final, or maybe not so final, Runarounds show. But until then, thank you for listening and we hope to see you next week.
We love you guys. Have a good day.
Bye!